both parties have their faults. I will premise what I'm about to say. And we can all do better. And I can certainly do better. I mean, obviously, in the heat of battle and political back and forth, I've said things that, I would like to take back. We all are like that. But I do worry that what's happened to the Republican Party is that it's being held captive by a very small group of powerful forces. We have seen the power of the NRA, for example, and some of the very wealthy patrons of the Republican Party are so demanding. If you deviate from their stated requests, they will fund somebody to run against you in a Republican primary. They will dry up your money. They will make it really difficult. Now, I would still like to see some Republicans stand up and say, go ahead and try it, and defend themselves. But I understand how intense the partisanship is within the Republican Party, so that you worry about somebody on your far right coming in to try to defeat you in the primary, and you end up kind of going along and wondering what you can do in the future. And the only way to remedy that is to make it very clear we are just not going to accept that kind of politics. I was the first person to run for president who had to deal with both Citizens United and the gutting of the Voting Rights Act. So with Citizens United, it was all bets are off, more money than we've ever seen, and being spent in ways we still to this day don't know. I mean, the NRA spent more money against me than they've ever spent against anybody. And all these other groups were just pumping it out, because with the Citizens United decision, we can't stop it, and we can't even follow it, and we often don't even know after the fact. And then the Voting Rights Act, which was gutted, opened the door to voter suppression like we haven't seen in 50 years. And so people are being turned away from the polls because they don't have the exact right ID, although they bring everything else they possibly can bring. And they're being purged from voting rolls because maybe they haven't voted in a year or two. And now, if things don't look like they'll go your way, you've got a governor in Wisconsin trying to stop elections. So the problems are deep. And they are ones that if we don't address, regardless of party, that's why I'm so missing John McCain's voice right now, because you can disagree with John, but he will stand up for democratic values and democratic institutions. And other Republicans who have spoken out are retiring. They're leaving right here in New Jersey and in Pennsylvania and in states across America. They're leaving because they know they will be shown no understanding by the hard right and the money that funds it.